Issue 40, Combat Patrol. Hachette are killing it with 5 new Chaos Terminators. Hello and welcome to The Lucky Roll, an eclectic channel for eclectic games, and today we're going to be looking at issue 40 of our continuing series of Hachette Collection's Combat Patrol. Now this issue comes with 5 Terminators, which I've painted and built there, and we'll have a look at those in a moment. But as for the issue itself, it's a relatively straightforward issue. Because it comes with Terminators, obviously it focuses on them, so you have a how to build guide, and because the Terminators are really nice models, they'd be kind of higher standard ones, there's a more elaborate how to kind of build guide than you would expect. Just especially for 5 minis. There's also a how to paint guide, which you can follow along with the paints that you've been supplied so far if you so wish. It also gives you the usual aspects of kind of your role, and you can kind of give a background to your Terminators, whether they kind of shrug off bullets, that they're independent based of their own strengths, or that they're veterans of the long war and that they are kind of soldiers from the original heresy. You have here, of course, the data sheet for them and the combat patrol scenario. So there is a forward outpost combat patrol and a scenario 26 chaotic ambush, which is an interesting little one because they're coming to the rescue of their other normal space marines up against the Eldari. So that is issue 40. The minis themselves, again, are lovely. I had fun painting these guys, and they're very kind of stand out. Because they're kind of Terminators, they'd be kind of the elite or the special forces of the actual Space Marines themselves. So they're normally bigger, and their armor means that they're much more durable. I mean, these guys are essentially kind of a walking tank on their own. But again, pretty cool, and you can see that they have their trophies here as well. So this fella has a poor Imperial Guard freshly mounted on one of his spikes, and they have twin bolters, as you can see. But a lot of kind of iconography. Now what's interesting about these guys is that they are different. So I mean, you'll see that this guy has iconography such as skulls on his shoulder pads and knees, but the next fella will not. So this guy has a different type of golden skull on his knee from a different angle. And again, he's even got a different type of bolter, more of a kind of a chain-fed one, which might indicate that this guy is a veteran of the Long War, because the chain-fed bolters tends to be kind of 30k as opposed to 40k. He also has a nice little chain fist here at the top, and he's after kind of goosing some poor Space Marine, poor Ultramarine, or we'll say maybe that he just picked it up off the ground and put it up there, we won't know. But again, lovely detail in these guys. They're not very posable, so in the sense that like you don't have much room to maneuver with the arms or with the legs, because they all kind of fit into a kind of a mono aspect, but there are different poses and different weapons available with them. Now the instructions in Combat Patrol show you how to do it one way, but these would be the other. Again, you know, there's great life to them. There's great kind of animation to the poses, and of course this guy's picked up another Space Marine, Ultramarine helmet from the Bay Knights. But again, you can see now he's got kind of more adorned with wolf pelts. He's got different symbols on his shoulder, again different symbols in his knees, and a lot of kind of skull trophies on them. So I mean, the Chaos Space Marines are not nice hombres. He also has, I believe, a power fist here as well. So again, these guys are just walking tanks. They do what they do. We have here who would be, I would imagine, the section leader, because he's armed with a sword and has his face exposed. So I kind of decided to give him a kind of a deathly pale looking face. Now, he's also, again, has his own trophies. Another fella picking from the Ultramarine bin for helmets, but he is, again, he's the section leader, and he kind of stands out a little bit more. So again, a different type of iconography on the shoulders. A lot of these are supposed to really be in gold, but I don't know, I kind of liked the silver as a bit of a contrast and a change. And again, this guy was fun to paint because, you know, all big hefty swords. And the last fella, of course, is the heavy hitter. So as you can see here, he is pretty much the the heavy machine gun fire for the section of Terminators, and again another big scary hombre with you know, interesting teeth. Again, really nice iconography all the way around, lovely quality miniatures. I had great fun painting these. So this is what you get in issue, and I'd say he actually earned his Ultramarine helmet because he's got the big weapon. So this is what you get in issue 40 of Combat Patrol. As always, if you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And until next time, this is Sean, signing off.